Hello. So, I've been working all this time trying to draw correlations between astrology and the um, JCF types, and I don't think I anticipated exactly how many variables there are to this, which is why I've been gone so long and haven't really been putting out videos. But for instance, what I found is you can determine different forms of the cognitive functions from this. Like the whole system works, both of them work. There's just uh, some mistakes that you can make while interpreting it and teaching it. Some like kind of things you could fall into thinking in the process. Happens a lot with astrology. I think actually most astrologers take every bit of astrology like 100% literally, instead of taking the like learning the concepts of it and then like for instance like trying to form their own chart from how it applies to them, which it would be very challenging, and I understand why you wouldn't. And it's really difficult to do because like for instance say your challenge is that like your challenge in life that you're trying to overcome is like your life keeps forcing you into situations where you have to um, make things entertaining, and you're forced to have all this money and kind of fame and all this deal. And like the immediate thing you'd want to jump to would be to think that you had um, Saturn in Leo, because Saturn's the planet of challenges and Leo is the sign of like entertainment and um, kind of expressing yourself and kind of like an attention seeking kind of way, towards whatever it is that you're wanting attention towards. Like that doesn't necessarily mean you'll always be like the person on stage, like singing or acting, but whatever it is that you're wanting to have that attention for, you're still, um, you'd still have to be like working every day really hard for it, putting yourself out there to gain it. But there's all these other factors that could be other reasons for why that's the case. Like, um, it could be you're just getting like an aspect from the sun, but really your Saturn's in like one of the other fire signs that gives you like the energy and drive to work towards those things, but the actual, uh, fun of it is you're getting an aspect from the sun that's in the fifth house or like opposite the fifth house, or it's five signs away from Jupiter that rules Sagittarius, which is another sign that causes you to be like adventurous and philosophical and all these different things. So there's like all these different things that can come about to cause you to work towards that goal. And from researching it, I really don't believe that your natal chart that you're just given by your birth time is the one that's you. It's a good source to learn how it works, but it's not it's not that easy. Um, and actually being an Aquarius, and I believe I have like I at least have a planet in the 12th house. I believe it's the sun, um, the sun or possibly the moon. So basically, I'm like, just essentially, there's a lot of Saturn going on in me in my life. So and Saturn, what it teaches you is you have to work hard for like every single thing that you want. You don't get it right away. And I can tell you, I've spent, um, yeah, 4 years now trying to test to see if my natal chart is, applicable to me, and it's not. Like, for instance, I'm supposed to be a Gemini ascendant, so my first impression is that of what you get from me is I'm supposed to be this